Our fathers among the saints Epiphanius, Bishop of Cyprus, 403, and Germanos, Archbishop of Constantinople, 740. Saint Epiphanius was born a Jew in Palestine, but he and his sister came to faith in Christ and were baptized together. Epiphanius gave all his possessions to the poor and became a monk. He knew Saint Hilarion the Great, October 31st, and traveled among the monks of Egypt to learn their ways and wisdom. The fame of his virtue spread so widely that several attempts were made to make him bishop, first in Egypt, then in Cyprus. Whenever Epiphanius heard of these plans, he fled the area. He was finally made bishop by means of a storm. Told to go to Cyprus, he took ship instead for Gaza, but a contrary wind blew his ship directly to Cyprus, where Epiphanius fell into the hands of bishops who had come together to elect a successor to the newly departed Bishop of Constantia, and the venerable Epiphanius was at last constrained to be consecrated, about the year 367. Great horologian. He guarded his flock faithfully for the remainder of his life, working many miracles, defending the Church against the Arian heresy, and composing several books, of which the best loved is the Panarion, from the Latin for breadbox, an exposition of the faith and an examination of 80 heresies. He was sometimes called the five-tongued, because he was fluent in Hebrew, Egyptian, Syriac, Greek, and Latin. Saint Germanos was the son of a prominent family in Constantinople. He became Metropolitan of Cyzicus, then was elevated to the throne at Constantinople in 715. It was he who baptized the infant Constantine, who for his whole life was nicknamed Kopronimos, because he defecated in the baptismal font, though he was neither the first nor the last infant to do so. At this incident, Patriarch Germanos is said to have prophesied that the child would one day bring some foul heresy upon the Church, which he did, becoming a notorious iconoclast as emperor. Germanos openly opposed the decree of the Emperor Leo the Isaurian, which began the persecution of the holy icons. For this he was deposed and driven into exile in 730. He lived the rest of his life in peace. Saint Germanos is the composer of many of the Church's hymns, notably those for the Feast of the Meeting in the Temple. These two saints are always commemorated together.